Everyone, welcome to Miss Crafts Lair. As you can tell, I am in my truck. I already have my seatbelt on and all that jazz because I'm a good girl. Anyway, today we have a really fun trip planned, which is why I'm in the truck. I am going to be going and picking up my bestie. It is her birthday, so if you want to, in the comments below, wish my bestie Christine a happy birthday. Today just so happens to be a yarn crawl, and she is my yarny best friend, so gonna go pick her up, and we're gonna go all over to, well, not all over, but we've got 5 stops today in Northern Illinois, so I am taking you guys along with us. So I hope you enjoy. And now it is the next day, because in reality, I left my house at 8 o'clock in the morning and I was gone for 12, almost 12 and a half hours. It was left my house at 8 and I got home about 8:20 and could actually think straight at 8:50. So I was not able to finish the recording for this video. So I figured today would be an excellent day to come in and I have my notes about yesterday. And so yes, so yesterday was the creative crawl. And if you are not familiar with what a creative crawl is, it is similar to like a bar hop, bar crawl, yarn shop hop, where you are essentially going from place to place to place. You have a list of different places in a general vicinity, and you are able to go. You get stamps on what they call your passport. For each stop that you make, and generally, well, I'm not sure because this was my first one that I've ever participated in, but for this one, if you got all of your stamps, then you can sign up for a drawing for another big gift for everybody who participated. Sadly, I do not have all of mine stamped. um that I will get into a little bit later. However, the shops that we did stop at were absolutely great. The first stop after picking up my bestie, we stopped by a Skein Away in Roscoe, Illinois. This is such a charming little stop, and this is the one and only stop that I had been at prior to this creative crawl. She stocks well-known brands such as Knitting for Olive, Barocco, and Lion Brand, but she also has a variety of smaller indie brands like Utopia from Wisconsin and Coven Collective from Missouri. There is a comfy spot where you can come and work on your project, weekly morning loops and evening unravel stitch groups, and you can also look to see what classes she may have going on at the time or upcoming. I'll have the Facebook pages and websites for everywhere I went linked below. Well known and indie tools are available here as well, and her stitch markers gave me quite the laugh. This store opened just before Mother's Day this year, and it is now a must stop for me whenever I'm in the area. The second stop that we made was at the Youtiful Sip and Stitchery. It is a wonderfully curated cross stitch store. It has a nice little cozy workspace where you can come and bring your project in to work on your project and sip some tea, because they have tea available for you to sip on. They also have tea in tea bags that you can buy, as well as some really beautiful cups. I don't think I got any of the footage of the cups. It was absolutely beautiful, and talk about the threads. There are so many threads and types of threads that they have in this store. I was blown away. I normally, when I look at cross stitch stuff, I'm normally looking at like the big box stores. So I'm not seeing all of these beautiful like designer threads that you can get. The store also has quite a few of different fabric bases that you can buy to make your designs. I don't know what I was thinking when I got here, what it was going to be about, but I'm very, very surprised by this shop. So it's another one that I would recommend. The third stop was Linkt Jewelry. This is also in Roscoe, Illinois. It's a permanent jewelry. So I was thinking that I was going to be seeing like something similar to like a tattoo. I was incorrect. She was saying that it's actually and she showed us her bracelets. They're actually bracelets that are welded onto you as you're wearing them. So there's no clasps and no real way to take them off. They are on you until they need to be cut off of you. Uh, Something that I had never seen before. So, but that was linked. I did, like I said, I did not get very much footage inside the store. I didn't get any, actually. I just did the outside store. Now, this is where I would be saying that I went to Belvedere and went to the Illinois Wool and Fiber Mill. Unfortunately, I did catch some rumors that they were closed that day. They were supposed to be open. I get things happen and such. I did call ahead and saying that was the only storefront or only place that we would have been in Belvedere. I did want to call ahead because that was kind of out of the way. If they weren't going to be open, I did call and confirm that they were indeed closed. Uh, Sad. I'm kind of disappointed about that. Just means that I have to go at another time. So, if anyone has ever been to the Illinois Wool and Fiber Mill, please comment below what you think of it because I have, like I said, I have not yet been there and I would kind of love to go. So, that is definitely going to happen, just didn't happen yesterday. So, this brings us to the stores that are in Rockford, Illinois. Quilter's Haven is a quilt shop. It is so beautiful. The first thing that I noticed was walking in the front door and seeing all of these beautiful bags that are samples for kits that they have. The hot pink one just stood out to me so like as eye-catching. It was beautiful. This particular store has a ton of fabric. It has long arm quilting machines that you can pay for. I believe it's you pay for them to do the long arm quilting for you. Beautiful shop. It has got a ton of fabric. It has a whole bunch of tools. I found these just beautiful metallic hot pink or magenta findings for like purses. So I definitely have to go back there and get some of those. The fifth stop that we made was to a pottery shop called Three Ravens Pottery, and it is in Rockford, Illinois. This particular shop holds pottery classes. It also holds a date night. So I was very intrigued about that. Um this also has a little area in the shop where you can buy pottery that was made by his students. Again, another stop that I am probably going to be going back to, the blue pottery, and I don't know that much about pottery, but the blue pottery that is in this video, I so want to start collecting this. I think it is absolutely beautiful. And the sixth and final stop that we made yesterday was called the Scrap Jar. So this is a creative reuse shop. I absolutely love how organized this shop was, and everything has its place. So everything, if you are looking for a particular craft or a particular maybe possibly item might be in there, it is super easy to navigate. It's an added little treasure hunt because there are things in the drawers as well. So it is super fun. It is so bright in there. Not so bright that you need to wear sunglasses because I am a migraineur, but it is colorful. It is definitely the owner's personality shows through. It is absolutely beautiful. Owner is super, super easy to talk to. I will definitely be making another trip or multiple trips there. This is also a newer store as well and opened about the same time that Skein Away opened. And then there was one more stop that we knew was going to be closed that particular day, and that is SRM Printing. So I have heard a lot of good stuff about this particular shop, and this is another shop that I'm going to be stopping at some point in time. Just don't know when, but that is also located in Rockford. As a matter of fact, if you park at the parking lot for a scrap jar or the scrap jar, you are able to also walk a couple of doors down, and that is where the SRM Printing is. So, kind of bummed we were close to it, but also understand that it was its day to be closed. So, completely understand. So, so overall, I think that this was a great creative crawl. I loved it. I will definitely be up for doing something like this again. I got to see so many new things, and sometimes it's just for me, it takes that little extra it's that extra little nudge for me to go to a store that I haven't been to before. And it's just kind of nice that it was all like creative stores and where you can let your creativity kind of blossom and you can get more ideas. I definitely want to do it again. I so hope that my bestie had a good time seeing it was her birthday. So I hope that you found this little tour of Roscoe and Rockford craft stores helpful. These are the beautiful little local businesses that I love to go in and explore. So if you did like this, please like, share, and subscribe. And comment below if you have not already. Comment below what your favorite shop is and the one you are most likely to go visit because I would actually recommend all of these stores. So, yeah. And until next time, bye. Great. Excuse you. Do you not? Let me get some water and get my mouth like wanting to talk correctly. I hope that you like this store. Oh my goodness.